Hello everyone, Crystal Lynn here. Welcome to my channel, Tuning into Love. Welcome Pisces to your monthly forecast. I am going to be tuning into your higher self, to unconditional love, creator source energy, and just delivering a message, whatever wants to come through for you at this time, whatever you need to know that can help you grow. Offer any guidance, wisdom, and just affirmation to what you are already feeling inside. Always trust your intuition because it's always guiding you and it's always true. Okay, it's always going to lead you to what is meant for you, your authentic path. So listen to your intuition, and these messages are timeless. So whenever you're watching this, it's when it's meant to be watched. And I will be doing these every single month, and maybe even a little bit more as I get going and feel into all of you guys, which I'm really enjoying it. You guys are the last zodiac sign that I'm doing. So next month I'll do you guys first, okay? I meant to get these up a little bit sooner too, so I apologize, but everything is divine timing and it's all good. So thank you guys so much for being here. And if you are interested in receiving a personal reading, you can visit my website at crystallin.love. I do have links down below in the description. I also have my Patreon and my Instagram. So I would be so honored to connect with you over there. But other than that, you guys, we are going to do a 5-card spread. We're going to clarify, and then we're going to pull some oracle cards to get a little bit more insight and wisdom before we, just until we feel the message is complete, okay? So it feels good right there. I'm going to give it 3 shuffles. We're going to get into the message for you guys. I feel kind of a quietness to the Pisces. Maybe just feeling like you are just grounding right now, which is good. It feels good. It's just kind of, I just did Aquarius's message, and it was just so, the energy was so different. So it's very interesting. Let's see what's going on for you guys. 4 of Cups, that's what I'm feeling. It's kind of like a, It's like you're not happy, you're not sad, you're not, it's like there's nothing really wrong, but there's nothing really right. That is so interesting. You guys are so funny. I know it doesn't feel funny though. It's like that funny where it's like funny, but it's not funny. It's like so not funny because you know it's not how you're supposed to feel. Like you're supposed to feel good, and it's because look, you have opportunities beckoning you. Your soul has outgrown its current, experience, and now it's ready to experience something else. And so your human self has got comfortable where you are, but you're kind of bored. It's like not fulfilling. It's not satisfying. It's not stimulating you anymore. And it's because your consciousness is expanding and growing, and it's time for you to grow. And there's new opportunities that are waiting for you, seeds that you've sown that are now manifesting, and you are being guided towards them. These are seeds that you have sown for yourself that are so fulfilling to your heart and spirit that you've made it irresistible for yourself to avoid. So that's where we begin to feel uncomfortable and bored. It's because we get to a point where we're going to bore ourselves silly or dead or something. We can't take it anymore, and we finally break free. Like, you don't have to get to that point, but that's just the feeling that eventually if we just listen to it, then we're on our way and everything's great. If we don't, then we become more bored and more dissatisfied, and that leads to other, it's like you can choose to follow your soul, or so that's what this energy is. And it's so beautiful because it's like in this card, it's kind of like he's contemplating, he's really looking out, but it's about looking within. It's kind of like his back is turned on the world here, the infinity. It's like your heart is inside your feelings. What do you want to experience while you're here? Because if you're here, you may as well have a good time. Otherwise, what's the point, right? So it's like, instead of turning your back on the world, go within yourself and ask yourself, how can you, what changes can you make? What can you focus on that brings that feeling of contentment in you? Like if you were surrounded in a different environment, like if you went to like a really nice place, like that you really enjoy, like whether it's a hotel or a restaurant or a park or like the forest or the lake, and you're just like so content. Like imagine if you were in an environment every day where it just like you just opened your eyes and you were like just the sight of it made you content. And then you got to pick and choose what you do. Like what would you do? Would you go for a hike that day? Would you go out on the lake? Would you go fishing? Would you paint a picture? Would you write a poem? Would you maybe, you know, cook a fabulous meal and go get all the ingredients? Like would you plant a garden? It's like all of these things. What really satisfies you? Because we don't, when we listen to the ego and we identify with that only, and we bypass like what our feelings are trying to tell us, which is the cups, that's our emotions. So if we're feeling bored, if our emotions are not satisfied, there's a reason for it, and it's because we're not being stimulated. And it's up to us to honor our own feelings and to acknowledge them and validate them, and then you know focus on the solution, focus on what we can do instead of what we can't do. So this is about creating that feeling of stability within yourself, your emotions, and knowing that you have control over how you feel at any given time. It's just a matter of what you're choosing to stimulate. Which feelings? Are you stimulating boredom or are you stimulating joy? And that is your choice. That's in your power, your hands, because only you are in your body. And you're the one who puts your body in places and situations and relationships. So, and we outgrow things. We become more consciously aware of things. So you have to just, love yourself and understand it's a growing process, and not worry about things of the past and in terms of like, not knowing any better. But it's just knowing that now, and you can choose what's right for you no matter what. So I love that. So here's your kind of your internal perspective, in a sense, your expectations of finding balance for yourself in the physical with things that are happening in your heart. When the heart becomes awakened, when it starts to awaken, when it starts to, you know, when it's desires, because it's like when your heart is fulfilled, nothing else really is as important. It's like, because when your heart is fulfilled, everything becomes meaningful. It's like everything is all inclusive. You have this perspective of love, and so you see the world in a new way. It's like you look at things different, and so there's this energy here that's with you, your higher self, that's helping you maintain your balance or find your balance amidst changes and shifting of perspectives and emotions, like experiencing different emotions and what you want. And you feel like you feel these opportunities, and so it's like it's your time to truly align. And so it's like sifting and sorting through what's in your life right now, and is this aligned with me moving forward? Is this aligned with my joy, or does this make me feel sad and blue? Does this make me feel happy and kind and generous? Is this feel soft and safe? And can I be creative? Can I express? Or is this, boring me? Is this lifeless? Is this like a dead end? Like, it's like you're going to know so well. And so it's like, it feels good. It feels good to let go of things and to open to new things, and you're able to find the balance because it's leading you to better things. So that's really beautiful to see. And look at this, the Magician card, manifest, number 1. This is your hidden influence. This is you. This is you, Master Magician. Really choosing to acknowledge, there's like this energy within you. You have everything within you in order to manifest what it is that is in alignment with you. And so it's like you're accessing all the tools within. You're looking at what's within and how you can do things, and it's like there's ideas coming in. You're bridging the gap between heaven and earth. You're able to, start to really manifest what is meant for you. It's like you've reached a level of connection with your higher self and with the earth and an understanding of manifestation. So now you're able to really tap into the tools within you, lay everything out and be like, okay, I've got this, and I can start with this, and then that will lead to other things. So this is infinite potential and possibilities. This is new beginnings. This is you really being tapped into your higher self, to the energies of unconditional love that are surrounding you, and with that they're surrounding you because they're coming from within you. And you also have opportunity to manifest, like with this place of really coming into alignment with what you want, what you truly want, what truly sets your heart on fire and fills your face with smiles and joy. It's like that's what you're focused on. You're focused on that and manifesting that and planting that seed, and you're making it happen. Like it's all that you need will come to you, and it's because it's happening within. So it's like in this picture, what you manifest will be like a divine reflection of yourself in another form, and you'll be able to work with it like you, and it will benefit you and benefit them or it or whatever it is. It's like this beautiful love energy it's just allowing you to, not making, I don't know why I said making, but it's like allowing you to really begin to embrace the magic within you and see how your magic works in the world in a beautiful aligned way with love that's in alignment with the divine, because the divine wants you to express and create. But it's a two-way street. It's a mutual understanding and agreement. It's your higher self's way of keeping you safe, from harm, in a sense of, you want to stay aligned to your path. So once you choose love, once you choose to align with your authentic path, then your higher self can truly help you. Because if we're keeping ourselves stuck in a situation that's not good for us, our higher self's still with us, but it can't manifest with us. We can't be a team. We have to be a team so that we can truly manifest the relationships in our life that we desire, those experiences and relationships and lifestyles, everything. So the advice here, look at this, the 9 of Cups for your advice from your higher self. Your wishes are granted. Emotional fulfillment and well-being, and all of those seeds that you've sown and focused on, what is truly right for you and what feels good, it's done. You're being shown the way. Your higher self is with you every step now. You are aligned, you are guided. Your prayers have been answered and heard and answered. Here it's like you have it all in your hands. Your wish is your higher self's command. It's the universe, connected to the all. So, wow, Pisces, this is beautiful. It's kind of like that, like when I first felt into you guys, it's like that deep breath, like, is this real? I feel it, it's like, if it's like relief. It's like, okay, yes, look at this sun, the relief. It's like, oh, this came out, and I mean, the energy is just amazing. You guys are on point. You're feeling good. You're aligned. You're staying strong and positive and optimistic. And, through this process, by the end of it, it's like you're just shining like this bright, beautiful light, and nothing's going to stop you. It's so beautiful. It's just you being your authentic self and allowing yourself to be free to discover that, whatever it is. Number 19 is the 1 and the 9. New beginnings, and also it's like helping you overcome anything from any old cycles or things that are completing or finishing up. You're really able to feel yourself and feel your strength and your courage and your just your innocence, your purity. And that in itself allows you to just embrace what you know to be true and keep on manifesting, doing you. Six of Swords, look at this. Healing, moving forward, healing begins. This is coming out of those, heavier thoughts and programs and beliefs that, confine us in that emotional unsatisfied state where it's just like blah. It's not even, it's like your brain is like, it can, if we don't satisfy the emotions and we start feeling funky, then our thoughts start turning negative and dark. And it's like, yeah, I mean, your heart is open. You're manifesting. You've learned a lot and you're moving forward. You're allowing yourself to heal and to embrace more positive words and thoughts and affirmations. And that comes from being connected with your higher self. So that's really beautiful to see. And as you can see, it's all leading you towards exactly what you want to manifest and where you feel free to just be happy. You just want to be happy. You want to feel happy. And that's what that's because it's your natural, that's your birthright. That's why. So you're listening to your inner guidance and it's pulling through for you. Numerology, precision. Okay, Pisces, let's read this. They're telling me to read this message to you. Something to do with numerology. So this is something you might want to look into if you feel guided to. It's just for synchronicity and help you understand things that to affirm things for you and gain deeper insight into the messages. Everything you've worked for hangs in the balance, so it's vital that you go through every detail thoroughly. You cannot afford to make errors at this time. Focus and precision will help achieve the results you desire. If you are serious about eliminating debt, step away from poverty consciousness and negative thinking. If you want to draw more money to you, clean and organize your physical environment as to make room for it to come. Keep a record of all your expenditures. Draw up a profit and loss sheet to record your income and expenses. Check your bank statements carefully. Research utility and other companies to find the best rates. It's time to take back control. My head's no longer in the sand. I'll focus on the task at hand and check each detail of my debt so nothing will slip through the net. Your accuracy wins you a sought-after position. Number of sequences confirm a message. An important event coincides with an auspicious date. Keep visualizing a preferred balance on your bank statement. So obviously that message isn't for every one of you out there, but however it resonates for you, take it as you feels right for you, because whether it's something affirming, a message, or validating a synchronicity, like a thought that you're having, when it has to do with the thoughts, the numbers, it's like it helps. The number synchronicities are great when we're coming out of the fear-based programming, because we're still in that system. We're looking at clocks, we're looking at numbers and time. So it's kind of the way the divine communicates to you when you're coming out of that Six of Swords. And you know what's so crazy about this, Pisces? I didn't clarify your cards before I moved into the Oracle card. So I just find that really interesting because, nothing happens by accident. And this is like breaking through your programming. Whatever is holding you back or keeping you, it's like helping you see that the power's in your hands. The universe is like it's in your hands. You have to choose it and say yes to it. And that's when the universe comes in and aligns. So if you're sitting here bored and you don't know what to do, and you say yes to your soul, okay, soul, I'm listening, show me what to do, then what's going to happen is the soul's going to, your heart, everything opens, soul's going to come in, and you're going to start feeling like, well, that doesn't resonate with me anymore. That doesn't feel good. You're going to like actually feel the sensitivity come in where you don't want it around you. And so you let it go. And then all of a sudden you start feeling better. The energy around you feels better, and you feel better because you're not looking at that same thing every time you look at it. It makes you feel, eh. And instead you're seeing, like, maybe you put some flowers out instead. And when you look at the flowers, you smile and you smell them, and it just changes the whole course of events. So the number synchronicities is what I'm getting most from this. And also that'll help pull you out of, is seeing numbers in a new way as well. And like, it all comes in with shifting your perception and focusing on what your soul is guiding you to do, higher self versus anything else. Okay, so I want to clarify these. I don't know. It's the energy of like, finding your balance and knowing that even you can't make a mistake. There's no right or wrong. No matter what you do, your higher self is going to be right there with you, seeing you, helping you see it all through. Like, I mean, there is nothing you can do wrong at all. It's all about your intention and where your heart's at. If your heart is truly rooted in love and expansion, then your higher self's going to be right there with you and will not let you fall. Like, that's just impossible. And that's how you know it's your higher self, okay? So it helps you begin to trust your higher self over things like numbers and, messages. These messages are meant to affirm you, but not to tell you what your future is necessarily, because it's all dependent on you. It's dependent on you to choose whether you want to, sift and sort and plant the seeds and embrace your dreams and shine like the sun. Like, it's that type of process. This is a timeline laid out before you that you can say yes to and choose to align to, and you will be guided. But the choice, you have free will choice. It's always your choice, but your higher self can't help you if you don't say yes, because the higher self and unconditional love will only operate with you in mutual agreement. That is the way love works. It's mutual. It's eye to eye, it's heart to heart. So it's not going to give you a handout. Like, it wants to give you everything, but you have to say yes and you have to trust it, and that's what I'm feeling from these numbers. It's like there's something about breaking through the TikTok, the matrix, for you to really feel again, for you to really allow yourself to feel that dreams do come true. But it's up to you, it really is up to you. So Pisces, this is a really beautiful message because your higher self loves you so much. Like, they want you to feel good and happy and content. And so they're doing whatever they can do that's comfortable for you to help you move through this period of time and really embrace, and showing you like it's possible. They're showing you it's here. If you want it, it's here. You have to claim it and you have to trust that you'll be guided. Okay, you're gonna know because it's like the sun. It's like turning your face to the sun and feeling the warmth, and like you could close your eyes and you could still follow the sun and know where it is because it's warm, it's shining on you. You could feel where it's at in the sky. You don't necessarily need to see it with your eyes. It's the same thing with your soul. You can feel, and that's part of your emotions right now, feeling blah. Like, you need to feel what lights you up. And so it's like choosing to focus on things that invoke those feelings within you of joy and bliss, that are not just joy and bliss, but just contentment, just feeling satisfied. You can just be peaceful, tranquil, just open and like going with the flow, zen, whatever makes you happy, because you're the only one in your body. You're the only one walking in your shoes. So you have to choose it for you. You have to love yourself enough to say yes to your heart's desires, okay? So the Four of Cups here. Clarify the Four of Cups. The Moon, Temperance, and the Nine of Cups in reverse, okay? So Temperance is here. This is your higher self. This is the archangels, whomever you connect with in the frequency of unconditional love, that are here to help you face any fears that come up, face any sort of like ways of filling the void, overindulging in things or turning to things to feel better, but really in the long run they don't feel better. They just make you feel worse. It's a difficult feeling to feel, but the truth is that it's that way in order to help, like, serve as a catalyst to get you to change your ways, in order to get you to see that embracing change is all a part of growth. And like there's things coming up from with you. Like the moon is your subconscious. It is the things, the energies, it is energies that live within you, that have always lived within you. And when you say yes to growing and love and happiness and just feeling good And your heart, it's connected through your heart, the emotions. You have to open your heart, and you have to look within yourself, not outside, but you have to go within and ask yourself, what is really going to make you feel good and feel, content and peaceful, and you feel these opportunities, you want. It's like you wouldn't feel this desire to fulfill these opportunities, to go after these opportunities, or to engage with them or think about them, if they weren't something that sparked something in you. So temperance is here. It's like Archangel Michael. It is helping you overcome any sort of fears or addictions or false beliefs or like activities or habits that keep you from truly experiencing you, that are not true to who you are. It's more like just something temporary to feel good, which there's no shame in that, because we all want to feel good. We all want to move towards pleasure if we're in pain. And if we're in pleasure, sometimes not sometimes, when we're in pleasure, if we've never experienced pain, we naively move into pain. So if you're in pain, it's like, that the natural way to go would be towards pleasure. So it's like, allow the fears to come up and love your fears, whatever they are, because it's simply just an unawareness of the things inside you that have always been there. You just are now becoming aware of them for the first time. It's like, maybe relate it to a baby who's a little baby. He doesn't do anything, and all of a sudden he starts saying words. It might blow his mind, but he was always meant to. It was always within him. So if he starts talking, instead of being fearful, he's excited. He's like, I said a word. He's not saying that. He's just saying one word. You know what I mean? But it's like, I like to think of my fears as like little babies, because if you do that, then you will love it and you will nurture it and you will address it in a totally different manner than if it's like a big scary monster, because the moon is not about fear. It's about facing your fear, knowing that fear is an illusion. So you want to serve the highest good, and that includes yourself. You want to love yourself. You want to comfort yourself when things come up, and reassure yourself and validate yourself that you're human and it's normal to feel fear. It's normal for things to feel uncomfortable when things come up that we're like, where did this come from? I don't know what this is. I'm not familiar with this. I don't understand, but this is about you choosing to respond to it in love instead of fear. Because if you choose fear and you do things, it's like when we make choices in fear, it doesn't matter if we're naive to it or we're ignoring it, like the consequence is still ours. So think about, like, is this choice rooted in love or fear? And love is like, love is not about quitting things or giving up things that make you feel good. It's more about moderation and balance and finding harmony. You are an infinite being. You can do whatever you want while you're here. You don't need to worry about, like, you're an adult, you can choose for yourself and really be honest with yourself. What is right for me? Do I like to have a couple beers? Do I like to go for a walk in the park? Do I like to sing karaoke? Do I like to paint? Do I like to garden? Do I like to cook really awesome meals? Do I like to smoke some weed? It doesn't matter, as long as it's like with the intention of, knowing yourself better in a way that is serving you, that you have self-control. Temperance is all about self-control and learning how to master your energy, about allowing yourself to be human and infinite at the same time, to enjoy yourself, to fulfill what feels good, but not to overindulge and use it as a crutch or as a way to fill a void that can never be filled, because truly the only way that happens is by aligning with your soul. So when you align with your soul, then you naturally feel content and you don't even feel the desire to like overindulge, because you just don't. You feel so good that you only want, you're just naturally attracted to like things that feel good. And if you feel like having an ice cream cone for breakfast, you do, because you know you're not going to eat one every single day, or you're not doing it to feel better. You're just doing it because the mood arose and you just felt like eating one and it sounded good and you did it and you're glad you did because it was really good. You know, like it's just that sort of thing. And then maybe for lunch and the rest of the day, you're eating fruit and salads because that's just what you do. But what I'm saying is, like, you have to be true to you. And that's the only way you'll ever feel happy, you know, truly happy, content. So don't be afraid of the new opportunities and things out there for you, because it's truly your soul, you know, things that have always been within you that you've desired. And that's why you're so attracted to them, because it's always meant to be for you. It's always been within you. Whatever you feel strongly connected to out there is because it's already within you. Otherwise, you wouldn't feel a strong attraction. Love attracts love. Love is the law of attraction. You know, remember that and stay true to your heart. Humility, you know, fear kind of goes away in the face of humility and wanting to truly understand something, because you're an infinite being and you're truly empowered and you're in your own energy. You know, you have everything you need within you to that's, I mean, that's the intelligent design of you. Okay, I'm gonna put this off to the side here. Let's do the Two of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Fool. Look at this. Let me make sure the camera's still on. Okay, so yeah, you know, choosing to take that leap of faith, to move out of your comfort zone and say, you know what, I'm ready to feel good. I'm ready to feel me and experience new opportunities and expand and learn and grow and have fun and, you know, feel love in all its infinite forms, however that is. To experience the range of emotions that feel good instead of the ones that are like blah. You know, because what's the point of being here if you're not having a good time? Right? So you're ready to take that leap of faith and just trust the universe and trust yourself, and you're going to be held and guided, and the universe will not let you fall. You know, will take you just as you are, and it's ready for you whenever you're ready. No pressure at all. Like, it's just like, do your thing where it will help you, and there's no right or wrong. It's like, you'll get there. You just got to keep sifting and sorting and allowing yourself to feel the joy, and know that your every step is, you know, every day you're making your way closer and closer, and you'll feel it as you keep moving every day. You'll feel it a little bit more, you know. And some days will be high and some days will be low. Like, just think of everything coming into balance, like in the way that it does. However, it doesn't have to be one extreme or the other. That's where we get caught up. But just find the center. You know, find the center and focus. It's all about balance, moderation. Moderation is key, you know, to being happy and free. So let's do the manifest. We've got the Ace of Wands and the King of Swords. So this is about you being really, you know, firm in your standing in your, just in your power, your silent power, just your knowing, making decisions, you know, standing behind your decisions and knowing that you can make the right decisions for yourself. This is being in alignment and integrity with yourself and your truth. You know, what is true for you? Because once you align with your truth, your heart and your thoughts become aligned with your higher self, there begins the co-creation, the new beginning, the new inspired seeds coming in, the newly inspired paths and of, you know, passion and adventure and warmth, and it just grows and it's inspiring. So nurture this seed within you, and, you know, guard it diligently. You know, this is your divine seed, and no one has the right to trample on it or tell you otherwise. And you have the power to just stand there, even just silently, because you know the truth. You don't even have to say a word. You don't have to say a word. You give yourself permission to align with who you are and make the decisions that are right for you, and that's it, you know. So here you go. Okay, let's see. Nine of Cups. the Magician, the Three of Swords in reverse, and the Hierophant in reverse. And what I feel from this immediately is go your own way. You know, go your own way. It's okay to break free of commitments that are hurting your heart. It's okay to manifest new beginnings that are in alignment with yourself, because you have everything you need within you to do it. That's why you have those tools. That's why you have infinite strength and courage to break free and go your own way. This is where I found this go your own way, is because I kept getting the Hierophant in reverse. And I was like, why do I keep getting this in reverse? And when I was first starting tarot, you know, when I was first getting the card, and it's because it means go your own way. This is like your higher self telling you it's okay to break free, you know, especially with the Three of Swords in reverse, because whatever you're committed to is just going to continue causing you heartbreak, because it continues the negative thoughts and the things that keep you fixated on what's not working, what you don't want, instead of what you do, instead of encouraging you and inspiring you to be true to you and follow your heart. You know, this is your higher self saying follow through with what's right for you. You are the Magician. The Nine of Cups is for you, and only you know what it is, you know, so you have to say yes to it and break free. Like, this is about going within, setting your own programs, your own beliefs. Do some meditations at night, reprogram your mind with affirmations and binaural beats and healing music and meditation. You know, a lot of meditation, it means simply allowing yourself to be in a receptive state. So meditation can mean driving in your car in the country, allowing yourself to receive. You know, it could be walking on the beach and staring at the ocean. It doesn't have to be sitting under a Bodhi tree like Buddha, you know, or in hours. It doesn't have to be like that at all. It's just about being in a receptive state, and that's where your emotions are you're able to feel yourself and hear yourself and what's true for you. And that's really important for you to do, to feel, you know, the sun shining through you. Okay, so we've got shine, Eight of Pentacles, and this is going to help you really focus on your gifts, your talents, your creative projects, your business, your entrepreneurial skills, your finances, whatever it is. Like, it's all in alignment with what is true for you. The space, the time will be cleared, so you can really become masterful in what you're good at and what makes you happy, what you enjoy focusing on, and becoming a master of your own self. That is the journey of love, is becoming self-masterful, because then you can become a true player, a true co-creator, and manifest whatever you want, because the universe knows you're in line with love. You know you're in line with love, and you know your soul knows you better than your human self, and it's guiding you every moment. Okay, and it's steering you right where you need to go. You just have to listen. So that's what you're doing here with the Six of Swords. Okay, you're doing it. You've got the Queen of Cups. So this is, again, beautiful, nurturing your emotions, being very connected to them, valuing them, nurturing them, seeing how they are a priceless treasure for you, because they help guide you to what's true, but they're not meant for everyone. So this is also, you know, recognizing the value of your gifts, of being tapped into your emotions, but you also understand what triggers them, you know, and so it's choosing not to engage in energies and people and situations that trigger your emotions, or try to, because your emotions are guiding you. They're priceless. You're choosing how you want to feel your emotions, not anyone else, right? And that's the King of Swords. Like, nope, don't even go there. No, no, no. That thought's not coming in. Whenever thoughts would come into my mind that were rooted in fear or very negative, or, you know, when I was angry or just whatever, I would just like stop immediately and close my eyes and take a very deep breath, because like usually when we're in that state, like we forget to breathe, and you know, it's like things that we're not consciously aware of, like kind of compound it all. So I would close my eyes so that I could just kind of go within immediately and shut everything out and take a deep breath. And I would just say, please fill me with divine thoughts. I am love. I am love. Fill me with divine thoughts, divine words, divine everything. I'm divine. I'm a divine. Because it was like, and just enough to jolt you out of that spiral that is, it's just so intelligent. And it's, you know, it's our reflection. It's like there's no right or wrong. It's just recognizing you have the power at any moment to disengage from what is not truly aligning you, and then you can re-engage with your higher self at any time. And your higher self's so proud of you when you do that, and it will give you little gifts and treats and encourage you because it wants you to keep doing that. So don't ever give up on yourself. Like, just keep at it, and before you know it, you're going to be shining like the sun. Like, the more you focus on what really feels good with you and you just do it, you're just like, your confidence in yourself, everything is just gonna, it only takes a little bit to get going, and once you do, you're off and sailing and no one's gonna stop you. Okay, this Queen of Cups, she's like a deep diver, she's a lover, she's very compassionate and kind. So be that way, nurturing with yourself and understanding that it's a process. You're human, it takes time, it doesn't happen overnight, but it happens as long as you stay true and honor your own feelings, above all else, because you're the only one who knows what they feel like and as experiencing them. You're the only one experiencing them. So it's important for you to, love yourself and honor them. Okay. So this is beautiful. I love this reading. I truly hope it's resonating with you. I really, truly do. I'm going to pull some Ascended Masters card here. So we've got, the numerology here. Even looking into numerology would be fascinating, I think, for you. Just to give you more insight into the own aspects of yourself and how you can work with your own energy. And, it's fun to learn about your own energy. And then you see it and you're like, oh, it helps you not take everything so personal. It helps you see that you're not really your emotions. You're not really your thoughts. You are an infinite soul in this human vessel operating. And so it's like aligning the energy of life that you are in a conscious way. It's just becoming more conscious, aware of how life works and how life works through us and for us. And it's all very wild. Okay, so let's get you an Ascended Masters card. Clear and shield your energy, Almora. Okay, so again, like what I was saying, it's just being more conscious, aware of your energy, your field. Being, when you feel off, just stop and connect to your heart, close your eyes, consciously like activate unconditional love and ask your higher self and your guides to assist in clearing the energy. Breathe, burn some sage, whatever you do, that will help you, and just be more consistent in it. And anytime you feel like the negative thoughts coming in, just take a moment to clear. And that will help you stay strong and feel, grounded and feel yourself. Okay. Take charge of the situation. As again, it's just being connected, knowing that the power is in your hands. And once you're connected to your higher self, you're connected to the frequency of unconditional love. Like it's going to show you and teach you and guide you in ways that you can't yet see until you choose to say yes to yourself. Once you say yes and you actually show the universe that you mean it by taking action, you have to take action, then it will come in and be like, here I am, but it honors your free will choice. It honors the actions you take. It honors your choice, whether you want to align with it or not, because it loves you that much. But it truly wants to give you everything, and it will. As long as it knows you will serve yourself in love and all, because serving yourself in love means you're serving the all in love, because you are an aspect of the all. So this is really beautiful, because I'm seeing twin flame here. It's like you are a divine reflection of the all. You are an aspect of the all, the one and all. And we are truly one heart, one mind, one soul, one being. So to see your reflection in another is like when you see your own reflection inside, the beauty, the divinity, the intelligence that you are, you will see your reflection outside of you. You will see things in a new light, and you are here to be that mirror. You are here to be that divine reflection, and you will attract your divine counterparts. You will attract that which you are. So it's really important that you are in love and not fear, because it's what you attract, what you feel what you it's like if you are rooted in love, you will attract more love into your life. But if you're just hoping that love will show up, it won't, because your thoughts are fixated on what you don't have. And so you have to really be willing to, if you want to be with those you're meant to be with, you are a divine counterpart. This is why you feel it so strongly, this law of attraction. You attract what you are. Okay, you are love. So be love, do love, see love, act love, give love, share love, know love, you know, fill yourself with love, and then you will see love everywhere, and you will recognize those that are meant for you, and they will recognize you, and it will be so natural. You'll just know what to do without even having to say a word. It's the energy of love is very I mean, it is so recognizable that to unrecognize it would be, because we're in a state of fear. We're so fixated on what we don't have that it just passes us by, you know? So if you are desiring this deep, intimate connection with a true reflection, you need to have that deep, intimate connection with yourself. Like, choose to have that connection with yourself, because then you will know what you are like how to align with what you're attracting. Otherwise, you won't be able to feel it. If so, I hope that makes sense. I hope that came through clearly for all of you to understand, and that it resonated. That's a lot. So I'm going to pull an angel card here for you. Reward yourself. You've been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level, okay? So take some time to just nurture yourself, to relax, to rest, to rejuvenate. If you feel like getting a massage, or just soaking in a hot tub, or reading a book, or whatever it is that just gives you time to be you. Reward yourself with time. Take time for you, to nurture you, to be well. You'll feel better. You'll feel stronger. You'll feel more clear and able to feel yourself and what you need to do, okay? That's really beautiful. I love it. I'm going to pull you guys a Sacred Rebel card, and then we're going to end the message there. I've really enjoyed this message, so I hope it's resonating. If you guys are, feel called for a personal reading or to connect with me, make sure that you check out my links down below, okay? I would love to connect with you. There's a lot of people I've been connecting with, and so many messages are coming through. So I just want to be able to offer that to anyone who feels guided. And I just feel connected to you guys in a very interesting way. So, and then I see this, whenever I see this card, I see the flower of life, and how we're also connected, and we just talked about the one. So dream a beautiful dream. Like, you're a part of this energy where you understand the one. You get it. Like, you're able to tap in and feel it. So allow yourself to open and let go of resistance. Just the energy of love will feel safe. It's never going to make you do something. It's going to ask you. It's going to ask if you agree. It's going to ask for your assistance, or for it to assist you, or do you agree to work with us? It will never say, I need you to do this, or help. It doesn't come to you in that way. And that's your higher self showing you, like, how you can recognize, how to love yourself, how to pay attention to what love really is, where love is within. It's like you are love. So when you love the energies within you, when you respond to love, when you become the master magician and alchemist, life becomes this beautiful dream. It really does. So dreaming this beautiful dream. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm going to read this to you, okay? And again, it's a number 19. Look at this, number 19. So number 9, it's like you may be seeing a lot of 9s, 9s, 911s. That is your higher self talking to you, saying, hey, I'm right here. I'm right here. I want to help you, okay? Steer your ship to the clear. You goodness sakes, you guys. This is just, I feel you. It's beautiful. It's like the relief, you know? Let's read this. The urge to create is the same within you as it is for the universal creator. It also has the same magical ability to draw harmony into being and to find beautiful order in chaos. This includes bringing harmony and the perfect balance of well-being into your body, mind, and emotions. This is also the part of you that wants to dream of beauty and bring it to life in as many ways as possible, in how you eat, dress, look, behave, make love, create art, relate to your community, write your poetry by moonlight, or bathe by the candlelight. If you've come to believe that your love of beauty is superficial, somebody else got this in their reading, rather than a genuine expression of your heart's appreciation of symmetry, harmony, and grace, then you may block your ability to create harmony in your life. You may believe it to be an unworthy goal. Yet beauty, genuine beauty, rather than superficial glamour, flows from within. It is an expression of radiance within the heart and a love of life. If you have struggled with the obsessive attitude towards beauty that tends to prevail in human culture, then it's time you look to nature instead. Her beauty is boundless, quirky, and endless diverse. If you feel blocked, thwarted, or contaminated by others in your quest to bring your beautiful dreams to life, you may feel that your heart is dulled, minimized, or shut down. Small mindedness can limit beauty to a very narrow physical sense. However, you can shun the social disease of superficial, narrow definitions of beauty, thumb your nose at airbrushed images, and dare to love what is. Honoring nature is one example. Give yourself permission to feel and be beautiful in many ways. You can feel harmony outside of what is supposed to be harmonious. If you are brave and wild enough, you can even find beauty and harmony amongst the chaos of change, sensing that change is just the creative process kicking into gear. Realizing there is nothing to fear brings even greater beauty, harmony, surrender, and grace to the experience of life creating itself in more sustaining forms through you. You are meant to dream of beauty and to create beauty in its far more holistic and creative definition. Beauty is meant to soothe the soul, inspire thoughts of love, devotion, and appreciation, and to balance the nervous system. These are healing effects, healing for the Creator and those that receive it. They are worthwhile. They are not meaningless, impractical, flippant, or trivial. A world without the beauty of art and all its various and unique interpretations would be a less colorful, less vibrant, less cheeky, and less healing place to be. Time that you spend dreaming of beauty and allowing it to be born through you in various heart-centered ways is worthwhile. Don't disregard it or discount it. The most beautiful dreams can inspire the practical, hard-working dedication required to bring them to life for the betterment of the world. This oracle also comes with a particular message for you. There is a situation in your life right now where you feel uncertain about your ability to fix or heal. You lack the inspiration to be able to imagine it differently than how it currently seems to be. You may therefore feel inhibited in your ability to bring about constructive change. However, the perfect beauty of this situation is not revealed by what you attempt to do to it or through trying to impose the right dream upon it. It is to be healed and perfected into all that it can be through the revelation of the beauty that already lies within it. This happens when we accept the existence of inner harmony in all of creation, even if it cannot be consciously observed. By expecting there to be beauty within a situation, even if it is hidden, you will be more open to seeing the healing potential, even in your challenges. Don't attempt to force the situation or issue to take the right shape. Instead, ask it to show its beauty to you. This might apply to your body, to your relationship, to your finances, your work situation, a new creative project, or anything else. From this place of inquiry, you will begin to grasp the creative genius of what is, and unveil not only its potential beauty, but how perfect it is for you at this time, just as it is. In opening up to the beauty within yourself and your circumstances, you also open up to change. When we accept that, when we accept what we accept can change most easily. It is when we resist or deny what that change slows down and suffering persists. You can overcome resistance and denial by approaching it with a curious mind and open heart, and the healing process below. By the way, this oracle has come to you because you have the power to be a positive influence in whatever situation holds the most meaning for you right now, and you need to know that. Okay, so I can do the healing process. It's really short. Imagine, visualize, or perceive a softly glowing, radiant light. Imagine, visualize, or perceive a softly glowing, radiant golden light within your head. It expands outwards in all directions without losing its radiance and power. Everything it touches, it casts into graceful, beautiful harmony, including your mind. Be with this light, be at peace, and let it happen. When you are ready, simply open your eyes and say, "The perfect harmony of beauty awakens within me and all around me. I serve that golden light in unconditional love and creative power." And you have finished your creative healing process. So there you go. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful reading this is. I truly am honored to deliver this message for you guys and just encourage you and support you and stand with you and know that, it's all a part of it. Like, this is all meant to be for you to have this experience. So, everything you need, one moment, I have to take a drink here really quick. Ooh, I felt the tickle in my throat. Everything that you need truly to move forward is already within you right now and is guiding you. It's just all going to come through some way, somehow. Okay, so trust yourself. Allow the universe to show you. Allow the play experiment with the universe, and allow it to show you how it plays, to show you its beauty, to show you its creation. It's like seeing a little flower growing through the crack in the sidewalk. That is the beauty of nature, always persevering. It's all about how you choose to perceive it. So look for the beauty, look for the love, look for the color, look for that beautiful quality of energy that you feel that resonates so deep in it. It's a match to your heart. You know it because you feel it in your heart right from the start. So this is so beautiful. Thank you guys again for allowing me to tune in, and thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing. I appreciate all of your comments and likes and feedback and shares and your donations and your readings and just connecting with you guys. And so please, yeah, just join me on Instagram. And I also have a Patreon if you're interested in weekly messages or monthly messages. It's just been such a pleasure connecting with you guys, and I look forward to next month's message, and hopefully maybe I might be doing another set of zodiacs this month for a love reading. So we'll see. You're the first to know and the last as well. So that's because you guys, I thank you for your patience. I wanted to get all of these out right before the end of the month, but it didn't happen. So it's all divine time. And maybe that's a part of this message too, is like, because I was feeling that like there's no right or wrong. It's all good, and it all happens when it's supposed to. So thank you. I will see you again very soon, you guys. Sending all my infinite love as always. Peace in, peace out.